Hi there again, everybody. Welcome back to Prestige Auctions. Once again, we are looking at this fantastic scrapbook. This is going to be part 3 of 3, so it's going to be a lot, maybe a bit longer, this one, I'm not sure, but there's so much more to go through this in this wonderful old scrapbook that we found in a house clearance and sold through our auction. I purchased it myself because I thought it was fascinating. I am going to resell it, but I didn't get time to do the video, so I bought it. I wanted to talk to you all about it because I think it's such a fascinating look at the way old advertising worked and how things have changed so much over the years. So without any further ado, let's see what else is in the last part of the scrapbook. So on the next page, it's Schweppes siphons. Of course, this is the first time we've seen Schweppes in the book for use in the sick room. Guaranteed free from metallic contamination. That's interesting. Soda water. And there you go. Is that how they started out? Maybe. I've never really looked into it. But of course there was carbonating things. Anyway, there you go. There's some young lady doing something or other. And then you've got some more people down here advertising different bits and bobs there. And let's move over to the next page. Don't forget, if you have just joined us on this video, there are 2 other parts to this search on our YouTube channel as we look through this last 20 years of the 1800s. These scrapbooks, fantastic pieces that took 20 years to put together. This one, there you go. This looks like blancmange and things like that, and or jellies are they? And Beecham's pills again making an appearance. You can see as you're going through the years that things are changing very much in the adverts. James Dome there, whatever that one is, I'm not quite sure. Let's just zoom in on that. No dust, it says there. And then you've got some various adverts for other things there. Victory V gums. Well, of course, Victory V's certainly went on to be like a throat sweet, didn't they? Anyway, it will have or I will. It will have or I will have none. Whatever that one means. And there you go, you've got some chap there steering his boat. Not quite sure what that one's about. What's this one to do with football about then? Again, not too sure on that one. Again, if you do know any of these and you do understand what they are, please leave it in the comments. It'd be interesting to know. Sunlight soap there. There's another one, again, which we have seen over the years. Ogden's Guinea Gold cigarettes. Their adverts were getting bigger and better, probably as they were selling more packets of fags. Pears, again, are still there. And then this tortoiseshell mixture, I think that's for your pipe tobacco. This one here is dirt, so Hudson's dry soap, and again colour advert, again would have been expensive. Brooks soap, again the soap things are making the appearance all the time. There's the old man in the moon as well. He looks a delightful little chap down there going away at his medicine or whatever he is. And as we come on to this one, Ogden's Guinea Gold, again cigarettes were getting more and more popular. Probably give them a trial, it says. What's this say? Bad accident, dog killed, man injured, machine smashed. Strange advert. It says there, it won't mend the machine or bring the dog back to life, and there's the dog on the floor. Oh my god, this is advertising apparently. Mason's extract herbs. Can't believe what I'm seeing. And look at this one here, the table salt. Up there is some headmaster having a go at the kids for some reason. Anyway, I'll just spin through this one because I'm not quite sure what all these are, even if they're advertising at all. I think they are. Yeah, the Force of Old Association, and then Embrocation again, and then Ogden's Guinea Gold, and Bovril making an appearance twice on that page as well. As we move on to this one here, let's turn the book around again. We've got various items there, which is biscuits and cakes and things. And then here, Pears soap once again making an appearance. And then Nestlé's milk. Well, Nestlé's milk, let's just zoom in on that a little bit. Swiss milk, as it says. Well, of course, Nestle went on to be a humongous household name and still is to this day. Nestle owns so many different brands now. And then you've got this one here, which is the Pete Fried & Co. Biscuits, cake for school treats, it says there. Again, you've got some more of the comic book things there, or the sort of cartoon strip pieces, whatever they are. And then here, Royal Insurance Company in colour. They was obviously spending a few quid. And the Florida food, suitable for 7 ages of man, apparently. Anyway, there you go, some young kid on that one there. And again, babies seem to be a big way to sell things back in the day. Keane Robinson's Waverley Wafer Oats, with the picture of some sort of Highland bull or something on there. Carter's Little Liver Pills, whoever she is. What about this one? She looks a bit strange. Peerless Erasmic Herb Toilet Soap. And then here, Players Navy Cut. Well, of course, that one there went on to be sort of the brand, and I think it's probably still on the brand to this day. Alpha Label Cream Separator. And then this one here, Embrocation again, another baby. Look, and another baby. The babies were all over the place at the time, and again, the wonderful old ledger stuff at the bottom. We look onto this one, is Elements Universal Embrocation, and then you've got this herb soap. Now, what's this one here? Some sort of jester or something doing something. That'd be interesting to know what that one is, if anyone knows. Again, it'd be some kind of advert, no doubt. This one here, The Life is the Great Schoolmaster and Experience the Mighty Volume. Or whatever that is. I wonder if that's for some sort of... I really don't know. Interesting to know on that one. And again, there she is with a bottle of whatever that is. Some sort of potion from back in the day. Pear soaps again. There we go. For the complexion this time. They really had a pear soap for everything back in the day. And then round here, all these more. This one's Florida Water. Murray and somebody or other. Anyway, this one here, some sort of girdle. That one looks like it's got some sort of chastity belt on it. Anyway, Swan fountain pens. Of course, Swan fountain pens were extremely popular and still popular to this day. They're still selling in the auction rooms when they come up. Players Navy Cut, and then you've got the While You Sleep there. It's sort of some sort of airy vapor rub by the looks of it. As we come on to the next page, well, all sorts of mini adverts there. Halfords, wow, that's a good one. Let's have a look at that one. So Halfords there, Indian curries, Her Majesty's ships. That's an interesting one. It's always sometimes a bit better when you see the ones you've never seen before. Look at this one. Roses, lime, juice cordial, suits all tastes apparently. Well, it does if you like lime. Dr. Tibble's cocoa. And then this one up here is for custard powder. Beards again. Of course, Beards will probably be becoming more of a household name then. This one here, Edwards Hairline for the hair. And then this one, more soap. Lots of soap again. And that peacock there was advertising something. This one here, Players to the World, a challenge to the world. And then this one is for wine. Then down here, I mean, the thing is, advertising, became people that realised that printers and things were realising that adverts could make them a lot of money. And of course, because these companies needed to get the names out there, they had to go to these people to get their adverts in, and they would have charged whatever they charged. Bovril prime ox beef, 50 times more nourishing than meat extract or beef tea. What the hell is beef tea? My goodness. And then this one here, these people are advertising something as well. As we're starting to head towards the end of the book now. Don't forget the other. There are 3 episodes to this, so it is, if you want to see the other adverts, then do go to the other ones. It is a fact. Hovis bread, 1 million loaves per week were being made at that point, and you think how much they went on to make over the years. I certainly got a lot busier. As we come on to this one here, you've got this one here advertising something or other, and then down here you've got this one again. They don't always tell you everything, so maybe it was just sort of branding, a bit like you can look at branding these days and know exactly what the product is. Maybe they knew at the time. Look at this, Cadbury's cocoa. What a wonderful advert that is. Just advertising the brand, all about there and making sure people got to know the brands, which like they do these days. Quaker oats, and then down here you've got this one up here, and then you come down to these small adverts here for powders, yeast powders this time. And then this one here, which is the Old King Cole, which is Maserati tea. Once again, Ogden's Guinea Gold cigarettes on this one, and then this young lady's doing something with the soap. And of course, they used to have these like bars of soap that they used for washing clothes and things. Look at these big adverts now. These would have cost money. Elements in advance, an excellent good thing. And it says there, Royal for horses, embrocation, universal for aches and pains. And then this one here, another big advert, and this one's for pastels. There you go, look at that one. There's, I wonder what he's doing there. Anyway, it looks a bit small compared to him. There you go. So the pastels were there. And then this one here, this is the Mellison's emulsion for colds and bronchial stuff. And again, another one that you see a lot of sort of headmasters or teachers, old teachers speaking to the kids that was used in the advertising. Not quite sure what this one is for. We's done, had our Maserati, so that one's for tea. That one's for the tea again. And then down here in the corner, you've got this one here, Blue Cross Tea again. Tea making a real big impact. This one here, can't quite see what that one's for. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Flesh forming ingredient, for Cadbury's. So again, Cadbury's getting their noses in, because there was obviously a lot of competition then with Fry's and Cadbury's and Terry's and all these sort of the old Quakers and stuff, doing the old cocoa houses and things back in the day. And of course, a lot of these went on to be, especially in places like York, went on to be quite big names. Again, Roses has made quite a few appearances in this, and they went on to be a big name. And maybe not such a big name these days. You don't see the stuff as often, but I do believe it is still out there as well. There you go. So you've got some sort of extract there. What sort of extract is that? Companies, there you go. You can have a look at them. You can decide. Sunlight Soap, they had a big advert there in some paper or magazine or whatever it was. And then you've got more of the racehorses going over the big fences there. And again, the aches and pains stuff is being advertised. Now, here's some of the ones you would recognise. So, of course, the Fry's Cocoa. Fry's were using the little boys quite a lot. And little girls as well to advertise their stuff. Pure concentrated cocoa. And then this one here, Masons, always welcome extract of herbs. And then more adverts there in the corner. As we come up to this one, you've got more Lifebuoy soap, Luxo. See, a lot of these are in colour as well, so they would have been paying a few quid, especially that one there. Look at that one, look. The little Cadbury's cocoa thing there with bloom-back chairs as well, which is quite nice to see. And then the Maypole soap there, dyes any colour. And then this one here, we've got somebody naked there. It says, come here. Something, oh right, so it's another kid hiding from the bathtub by the looks of it. It seems like kids didn't like getting bathed back in the day. There was always...
Hi there again, everybody. I interrupt this scrapbook video for another one of our questions while we're off work. So if you might be able to get into the draw to win some prizes, of course, you've got to watch all the videos and find the question in each one. Okay, today's question is, which letter are we doing today? Let's have a look. It's this one here. So, it's quite a simple one, this one. If somebody brings an item to me, I have to do something with it to sort out the value of it. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to look at it and everything. What am I doing to that item? What is the word I am doing to it? It's not valuing. I'm going to look at it, touch it, check it. What's the word of the item, the thing that I'm doing to that item? If you get that one, and then jumble it up with all the others, and you're going to start working out the anagram very soon. Come back tomorrow for another one.
Sort of trying to run away. This one here is the Stowers lime juice cordial, and this one here, Aspinall's enamel. Again, interesting looking adverts. Monkey brand. That one there for something or other. And then this one here is, I'm not quite sure what that's advertising. Let's see if we can zoom in and see that one. There you go. Batty of London. Looks like some sort of alcohol by the looks of it. This one here is for Carter's bird seeds. and then whatever that one is for in the corner answers on a postcard once again. Sunlight Soap, and then as we come round to this one here, we're heading towards the end of the book, is the Specialist something or other, sold everywhere, annual sale 1,800,000 of whatever it is, bottles and boxes. Lifebuoy soap again there, and then various other little bits and bobs that were being advertised at the time. As we come to the last couple of pages, delicious Maswati tea, and True Love Knots lurks at the bottom of every teacup. And this one here is for Brooks, Lux and things. And then as you come onto this one, you've got this one here is for oil, some sort of oil there. And then as we come onto these pages, what we got here, Aspinalls again. There must have been quite a big name. Baird's Custard, there are Adverts. You look here are certainly getting more elaborate, as there was obviously coming up with more products. Singers there, Singer sewing machines. Well, of course, every house had one pretty much, and that's why you see so many of them still in the auction room to this day. And then you've got this Frame Food Diet, whatever that is. And then we come on to the last few pages, which is the various adverts. I'm just going to pan you through those so you can see. Hovis, there you go. Hovis was having a big advert there, and these two country gentlemen or soldiers or whatever, they were having a good time. There you go, some more there, some Player cigarettes as you come there, and I think we're just about there as we come on to these last few. There you go, more adverts. So, oh, look at that one, Beecham's Pills. Look at that, the picture there, quite a good one, that one. And oh nope, we've still got a couple of pages. Nope, this is the last page. So there you go, Tally Ho, polish in there, Elements, Embrocation, Lyle's golden syrup. Wow, yeah, that's is that still on the go? I think it is. Yep. And John Barker and Company, Christmas 1900. So they made different. It said somewhere, there it is. Look, present suitable for gentlemen's, ladies, boys and girls, and that place was in Kensington West, with the looks of it. I wonder whatever happened to those. And then we'll end up here with some Chivers strawberry jam. Well, there you go, everybody. That was the book. What a wonderful book it is as well. Somebody took all that time many years ago to look at all the great old adverts and save them up so people today can see what was going on back in the 1800s. It's been a pleasure doing this one for you. Hope you've enjoyed it, and looking at some of the fantastic old pictures from yesteryear. And thanks ever so much. This gives you many good reason to get yourself down to Prestige Auctions in Grimsby, because things like this are pretty much going under the hammer every single week. Thanks ever so much, and we'll see you all very soon at the auction.